Welcome back to another video. I'm your host, Caden, and welcome to Origins Explained. So today we are going to talk about who was Godzilla's hardest enemy, or strongest enemy, whatever you want to say. We're going to deep dive into every enemy he's faced so far, and what makes the character that I chose the best that he's fought. First kaijus I wanted to talk about were both of the Mutos. So, let me explain myself. They did lose and they both died, but the thought behind the Mutos is what I'm kind of thinking of. They were both born and they were still technically babies. They were very inexperienced Mutos. If these were able to grow up and evolve into stronger Mutos, these things would have probably killed Godzilla with relative ease, especially 2014 Godzilla. These things, well, not these things, mainly the female. The female Muto would have evolved into the Queen Muto, then into Muto Prime. And Muto Prime was known for killing Godzillas. So, what happened? These Mutos only really lost because the humans interfered, destroyed her nest, which made her feel emotion and anger and hatred for one tiny human instead of focus on the giant Godzilla. So the main reason they lost was because of humans. Next kaiju on my list, King Kong. The big ape. The only reason I didn't say that this was Godzilla's toughest enemy is because in every single fight, Godzilla has won. In one way or another, Godzilla has beat Kong, but he just hasn't killed him. And they somewhat needed to form a relationship at the end of these movies. It's very, very weird. Anyways, he's very intelligent, don't get me wrong, he's very strong, he's very mobile. He's just doesn't know how to fight Godzilla properly. He hasn't fought him enough. He's used to fighting skull crawlers, he's used to fighting mother longlegs, he's used to fighting death jackals and all these other things, even though he probably didn't even need to fight death jackals. Anyways, he's not really equipped or has the experience to fight Godzilla like Godzilla has the experience to fight King Kong. So that's why I think it's still Kong 0, Godzilla 14,000 billion jillion. Okay, final kaiju on my list, and who I think was Godzilla's strongest enemy, King Ghidorah. Okay, so when I'm considering strongest villain or strongest kaiju for Godzilla to be facing, I consider one of two things. Number one, did Godzilla actually have a challenge facing this character, villain, kaiju, whatever? And number two, did humans have to interfere to beat him? And to both of those, I say yes. Godzilla was struggling incredibly hard against King Ghidorah. I mean, he's over here only holding one head at a time because King Ghidorah is a Hydra. He has two other heads. King Ghidorah can fly, is incredibly powerful. I mean, and later in this movie, he literally picks Godzilla off the ground to then drop him on his back, which severely weakens him. King Ghidorah consumes energy off the bat from either power plants or other kaiju. King Ghidorah has a lightning beam attack that is incredibly powerful, and King Ghidorah is another alpha titan, so he can control other titans with the right frequencies. King Ghidorah is an all-around perfect creature designed to take over planets. This creature has a Category 5 hurricane following him at all times. This creature is so powerful, it changes the weather patterns. That is the primary reason, not the primary reason, but that's one of the other reasons why I think King Ghidorah is the most powerful enemy that Godzilla has fought yet in the Monsterverse. Well, I hope you all enjoyed today's episode of Origins Explained. Tune in for my next episode, which should be coming soon, where I explain why the Velociraptors from the Jurassic Park series were one of the scariest things you could have fought in the Jurassic Park series. Anyways, you guys have a great day, night, whatever time it is, and see you in the next one.